How would you describe this game tonight?
Well, I think, it was a funny first period from a standpoint, like a bad break on the first goal. And then I think, the second goal, it was a great shot. I got to give credit to the guy. It was a great shot, a bad angle. And it just seemed like we got rattled a little bit. And, I thought that after the first, I think making the goalie change, I think, helped. And then also, I think switching our left wingers, I think, gave more speed, to each line. Like I thought, with Tkachuk, with Norris and Batherson, and then with Joseph, with Timmy, and Giroux. I thought that was important. I thought the guys battled hard. I give them a lot of credit. They stuck with it, and I thought it was an exciting game and won it in overtime.
Jacques, can you sense the past few weeks that this team is getting better at dealing with adversity?
Yeah, I think we are. Although we didn't show it last game, I think that handling adversities we've been better. We've also been better, I think, executing. I think we spend more time in the offensive zone, and these games are good because these teams are, they grind you. So, and it's interesting tonight. Like, they got their 3 goals from the third and fourth line. So they're muckers that got their goals, and that's what we need to be better at.
You did a good job in the third period too, continuing to push the pace.
Yeah, I think we tied it in the second, so I think it's our chance to win the game. And I thought we pushed. We had some great chances, and I got to say our goaltending made some big saves too. He made some key saves when we made a couple of mistakes. So I thought it was a good, great team effort.
That win moves you ahead of Brad Murray, like a guy you knew pretty well. 19th all time in victories. Does that mean anything to you?
Well, it's not. I think it just means I've coached a long time in this league. So. No, I think I think when I came here, really the focus is try to get this team on the right track, in the right direction, and to be a team that can win championship.
You mentioned your goaltending made some big saves tonight, but obviously you had to make a switch in that game. What was that conversation like? Because you had the intermission to kind of sit on it. Was it an easy decision, and how did you kind of come to the conclusion you had to switch out Sogard for?
Well, I think I didn't want to wait because I thought that we needed a bit of a shock. I think maybe it wake up the rest of the guys, and so change the goalies, change our lines, and kind of start from fresh and really try to put some more pressure. I think our deep pinch more, and I thought we had more sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and we were able to capitalize. I thought we went to the net better, and at this time of year, you got to do those things in order to score goals.
Le niveau de satisfaction doit être assez élevé pour l'équipe d'entraîneur, pour l'équipe en tant que telle, de revenir de l'arrière 0-3.
C'est quoi le début?
Le niveau de satisfaction doit être très élevé.
Oui, je pense que c'est sûr que revenir de l'arrière, c'est satisfaisant. Je pense qu'il nous faut un meilleur début, mais je pense que ça démontre quand même le caractère de notre groupe. Ça démontre de la ténacité, puis d'avoir joué de la bonne façon, disons, après la première période.
Quel est le message qu'on envoie après la première? On a-tu à parler beaucoup, à réactiver les choses?
Je pense que, essayer de... On avait trop d'hésitation dans notre jeu en première. Je pense qu'on ne patinait pas assez, on ne revenait pas assez rapidement pour nos défenseurs. Notre exécution n'était pas assez rapide. C'est une équipe qui a un échec avant excellent. C'est une équipe qui joue dans ta face. Donc, tu dois bien exécuter. Puis ça demande beaucoup d'intensité, puis beaucoup de travail le long des rampes pour gagner ces batailles-là.
We're in here, we're a strong believer in this group, and we talked about it, we just got to stick with it, and especially against the Rangers when we were down, we were just kind of didn't really have anything to do against them, and tonight we just believed all the way that we can come back, and great game there by Corpy at the end, keeping us in there, and I think everybody played good tonight.
Tim, tell us about that rush in overtime. You gave it to Giroux. What did you see on that play?
Yeah, he told me he wanted me to shoot it, but in the end, I think they were just too deep from them in the shooting lane, and kind of tried faking it and giving it right back to me at a 1T. So great play by him to hit me there with the rush, and unreal shot.
When did he tell you he wanted you to shoot it?
Right after. Yeah, right after.
You mentioned just the belief here tonight. Where did that come from, just given, again, how Saturday played out, or when able to stop?
Yeah, I think the games before that we were playing good hockey. We were getting out the points we wanted to, and I mean that's just how it goes sometimes, you know. Like New York, we started off good, and then we didn't really play it well at the end. And tonight we started off bad and came all the way back, and I think we got 8 of 10 points before that, before the New York game. So that's where the belief comes from, and if you win games, it's obviously great.
How will this experience prove to be important moving forward?
Yeah, I think especially today in the third too. It's 3-3. We were poised with the puck, kept making those plays, but kept it simple too. We getting pucks behind them and tried forechecking them, and I think we could have easily ended the game in regulation, but that's sometimes how it goes. And then yeah, great overtime win.
Is it another game where staying the course is emphasized and succeeded?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I like that's just how I felt. I don't know how the other guys felt, but after the first, I knew we coming back. Just the way we were talking in the room, and just everybody stood up and said, "Hey guys, like we just got to do a better job and help our goalies out." I mean, they got too many good looks, and that's what we did.
What was that sequence like for you, where Saros ends up getting the penalty? It's not often you see a goalie get a tripping penalty.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really think it was a penalty. It was he made a great save. I thought I had him. He just hit the pad with the puck, and I just I didn't really see it, and I guess I just felt, but it wasn't really. I don't think it was a penalty, but in the end, I think they got a couple of calls tonight, especially with Gregor there too. So yeah, just a hockey player. I mean, the refs, it's really fast out there, so it's sometimes tough to see for them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As though there was an attitude shift or something to start the second period where your team just looked a lot more determined right from the opening shift.
Yeah, no, I think we were pretty frustrated after, getting smoked last game and coming out in the first and being down 3-0. So had to do something, and a couple of guys spoke up, obviously came out, played a totally different game, and turned the game around.
Who spoke up? What was the message?
Yeah, Parker Callie was in there chatting, the leaders and stuff like that. But Cal's made a good speech and got the boys fired up. So you'd love to see it.
Drake, this feels like the 4th or 5th comeback in the last 2 weeks for you guys. What's the level of belief right now in the dressing room? We just talked to Tim Stützle, and he said we knew we were going to win after the first period.
Yeah, I think we just we didn't try to open it up at all. We knew if we played to our structure. Obviously, we didn't play to that in the first period, but the second period we did a great job of that in the third too, and obviously had a ton of looks in both periods and were able to capitalize on a few chances. So no, I think just sticking to our game, not trying to open it up at all, and yeah, we ended up getting rewarded.
Where does Korpisalo's play factor into all this and not letting the deficit get any wider?
Yeah, no, it was huge. I said that to him after the second. I said it could have easily been 5-0, 5-1 there if he doesn't make those big saves. And yeah, no, he made some huge saves there, 3 or 4 in the second that obviously kept us in it, and happy we get the win for him.
You were able to turn that one around tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think that their first goal was kind of a lucky bounce, and they got a lead on us, but it's great to see that how we responded. We didn't change our game. We didn't try to do too much. We just let the game come to us, and when we had a chance, we were able to score. And this one feels pretty good.
In overtime, you start the rush, pass it to Tim. He said that you told him you wanted him to shoot. How did it play out that you got the puck?
Yeah, I mean, in overtime, the ice is always not that great, and I didn't think I had a good angle, so I was hoping he shoots it, but at the same time, I knew he was going to pass it, so definitely felt pretty good.
Different attitude going into the second period, despite being down 3-0. It looked almost ticked off. The team.
Yeah, but you know what? Between the first and second, not much was said. It's just we know that if we play the right way, we play our game, we would come back. And a lot of times you think you're gonna come back and you don't. But we kept pressing, and a lot of guys had some big games for us. And Corpy coming in and made some huge saves in the second and in the third, so he gave us a chance to win.
We heard that Parker Kelly spoke up. What did he say?
I don't remember the words, but you know, Parker's a guy that works extremely hard, and when he talks, it's he's well respected in the locker room. So, but you know what, you can see that other guys too are kind of being a little bit more vocal, and that's what you need. It can't be the same guys all the time.
Comment gratifiant est un match comme celui-là, considérant que l'ampleur de la tâche faisait vos trois après une période?
Oui, c'est sûr que quand on perdait 3-0, c'était pas le début qu'on voulait, mais on a continué à pousser. Puis le premier but à Drake, je pense que ça nous donnait un peu de confiance. Puis on a juste continué à travailler.
Tu as parlé du message qui était assez court après la première. C'est quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'on se disait après la première période pour justement céder à la panique?
Oui, c'est ça. Il n'y avait pas de panique. Je pense que c'était... les gars savaient si on jouait de la bonne façon, on va pouvoir revenir dans la game, puis c'est ça qu'on a fait.
Claude, how do you guys just build off of this for one final game before the All-Star break?
It's a big game. You know, where we are in the standings, it's not pretty, but you know, we just got to go one game at a time, and obviously the break is going to be good, but we need to get this next win first.
Pretty determined effort in the final 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think we showed our maturity. We, you know, from all the lessons that we've kind of learned, and that you know, in the past it could have gotten away from us, but we stuck to it, stuck to our game, and you know, really emphasized on, you know, doing it as a team versus trying to overdo it individually.
All about just chipping away.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we just got, you know, on the forecheck, got pucks back. I think just started kind of believing, you know, in that second period that we can come back, and yeah, it was all of us. I think everybody stepped up and you know, played a part in tonight.
How satisfying is it for you, for captain leadership, not like letting frustration take over?
Yeah, I think as a group, it's I think we showed, you know, the maturity that, you know, we expect to, you know, show every single night, and it doesn't matter what the score is, where the game's at, you know, what's kind of happening out there. We just play our game and trust and believe, you know, the guy next to you.
With the exception of the Rangers game, you guys are on a pretty good point streak in your games. How important is that going into a break like the All-Star game break? And I know you have one more game left.
Yeah, it's just keep building. You know, it's going to be a fun one on Wednesday to, you know, finish off this this segment. Then, yeah, then it's going to be a you know, whirlwind after break. So it's all about getting fresh, ready to go, and but most importantly, getting a big win and building off that.
And for you being a part of the All-Star break, do you feel like you don't get as much of a rest?
Yeah, that's fine by me. You know, it's going to be cool. Don't want to look too far ahead. Got a big one there on Wednesday that you know, got to be at my best. But yeah, you know, for me, it's I've had a couple breaks where I've had too much fun. So it'll be nice that it's not going to be as long.